And Thanksgiving's going to be here before we know it. And I love when Erin comes because she gives us options for those Thanksgiving leftovers.
Yeah, and lots of great ideas just as a whole. So if you are getting ready for your Thanksgiving meal or any of the upcoming holidays, you have to keep farm fresh meats in mind. They have so much to offer. Erin, per usual, you have a giant spread here. It looks fantastic. What are we working on today?
Yeah, I just can't help myself.
You can't help yourself. This looks great.
Thank you so much. So I have lots of different stuff to look at here today, but basically the premise of what I've done is, if you remember a couple of years ago, I did what was called Thanksgiving 2.0, where I took Thanksgiving leftovers and turned them into this monster crazy sandwich.
I do remember that.
Kind of the same concept today. I just think that, you know, everybody loves a Thanksgiving sandwich the day after, but I am a little bit different, and I like to take my leftovers and turn them into something totally new and unique. So this recipe kind of came to me in my sleep, and what I've done is I've taken the leftover cornbread dressing that I had, and then I put that in the bottom of a pan, and I mixed in some egg and shredded cheese. Then I baked it at 350 for 15 minutes. So we have our savory cheesecake crust here.
That sounds good as is.
Yes,
Could eat that by itself.
This is the same thing that I put in the waffle for the Thanksgiving 2.0, so it's a good bread component. But this cheesecake is also going to consist of course, farm fresh meats smoked turkey. It will have some bell pepper in it, some bacon, some chives, gravy, cranberry sauce, fried sage, all the really, really good stuff.
All the good stuff that you need. Yeah, the sage is one of those key elements too that kind of makes you feel Thanksgiving-ish in relation to all the other stuff.
It does, and you know, I always have extra sage around just because, especially this time of year, I love the smell of it. We'll just put some in some boiling water and have the smell aroma all throughout Farm Fresh, just to give you those feelings.
That is so great. Hey, let's talk a little bit about Farm Fresh. If people are doing just that, getting ready for the holidays, all that sort of stuff, what do they need to know? Because I hear there is some turkey shortages in certain areas and stuff like that. Talk to us a little bit about all that.
Yeah, there are some turkey shortages. Fortunately, Farm Fresh was able to get our hands on 140 turkeys that we will be brining and smoking. We'll have a couple of fresh turkeys, but unfortunately I cannot offer the Bates Farms turkeys this year. They just don't have a really good supply, plus they are crazy expensive, so it's just something that I'm not even bringing into the market. But the things that we will be offering this Thanksgiving are whole maple brined and smoked turkeys.
Wow.
All right, and then we also do smoked turkey breasts. Now these are just seasoned with like a garlic seasoning, but there's some of that turkey breast right there. So tender, juicy, and delicious. And we will also have whole or half brined and smoked hams. And of course, we send you home with reheating instructions for day of service. We also do sell 7-pound tubs of this cornbread dressing too.
So it's one of those things that when you run out of supply, you're out. So people need to get their orders in now?
That's right, yes. We actually are probably already sold out of half of each of the hams and the smoked turkeys. The turkey breast, I still have quite a few left, but I do recommend giving us a call at Farm Fresh. Our number's 251-947-7385 to place your order or to inquire about when you can pick these items up, so on and so forth.
All right, great stuff. When we come back, what are we going to do to start this cooking process?
So what we're going to do is we are going to make the filling part of our cheesecake, and then I'm going to show you how we bake that off, and then in the third segment we're going to top it with all of the delicious Thanksgiving treats.
It is going to be fantastic, y'all. What a great idea. Make your plans now for Thanksgiving. Don't wait until it's too late to get some of this delicious stuff from Farm Fresh. I'm going to take a little.
Get you a little piece. I know you need a snack.
Ooh, that's delicious.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We are live with Erin with Farm Fresh Meats. It's good to see you, my friend.
It's so good to see you, girl.
Man, it's just refreshing every time she steps into our kitchen. And today we're talking Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's turkey time. I cannot believe that the holidays are here. I say that every year, but it just feels like time just keeps moving faster and faster, doesn't it?
Right.
Last time I saw you, you weren't even a mom yet.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
So, and then it's like gone so fast in between. And so holidays are officially here, and you guys can help. But last year, or maybe it was one of the previous years, we made that waffle sandwich
that was
with the
a couple
leftovers.
years ago.
Gosh, that was really good.
Super good. And this is just another creative way to utilize your Thanksgiving leftovers. Like I was telling Joe in the first segment, I love a good classic leftover Thanksgiving sandwich the next day, but I think that if you have a lot of extra leftovers, you want to be able to use them in multiple different ways.
Right.
So this takes all of your ingredients, adds some fresh ingredients to it, and just kind of creates a whole other dish.
Deliciousness.
Yes.
Okay, so we have this. Is this egg?
So no, this is actually the cornbread dressing that I have left over from Thanksgiving, and I mixed in shredded cheddar cheese and 1 egg, and then I baked it in this spring 4 pan at 350 for 15 minutes. Then I let it cool. This is going to be the base of our cheesecake here. Now what I have here is actually our cheesecake filling. So this is cream cheese and sour cream, ricotta cheese, salt and pepper, and I'm going to add 3 cups of farm fresh smoked turkey breast. This is just, again, leftover. You could add ham, you could add pork, you can put whatever you want to in this. Options are endless, just make it your own. And then to give it a little bit of those fresh flavors that I think it needs, I've added some sauteed red and yellow bell pepper, and then a little bit of chive, and this is going to give us a little bit of that oniony freshness and some pretty color.
Yeah, I really, really like this. So we're gonna mix all of this up and then apply it to our pan here. Hey, you were just telling me something really exciting going on at Farm Fresh.
Yes, so we are in the process of expanding our retail space. So about this time next year, I hope for Farm Fresh to have a big parking lot. We have a huge parking issue right now, and hopefully we'll be renovating the inside of our business so that way we can serve more people and can have more options. Not that we don't have a lot of options now, we have a million things to offer you, but there's just so many different things that I would really like to get my hands on, and so now we're going to be able to do it.
It's a dream and it's a vision, you guys, and they're making it come to life. So we're so excited for y'all. Obviously, well deserved and well earned too. This is their busy season right now with hunting about to get started, and obviously the holidays too. So if someone wants to call, go ahead and order their Thanksgiving turkey or some sides from you guys. How can they do that?
Yes, so you can reach us. Our phone number is 251-947-7385. You can reach us by phone, of course, or by email. Check out our Facebook page, write us a message. We have lots of different things to offer this time of year. Not only the Thanksgiving items that we have, but we have lots of different smoked meats that we offer every Friday and Saturday. We make about 28 different types of sausage in-house. We have beautiful bacon that we cure and smoke whole bellies and then slice those however thick or thin you want. And something else to know is that's deer season on top of that.
Right.
So we have like a business on top of a business, and I did want to mention that we are hiring right now too. I have a couple of open positions, and I would really love to find the perfect person for those positions. So if you're interested in working in a family-owned and operated business, come see me.
And I think you will love it. So we're going to have all that information on our website, fox10tv.com. Erin's about to pop this in the oven, and when we come back, we are going to try it all out. That's next on Studio 10. Joe.
So excited to be back in the kitchen with Erin from Farm Fresh Meats. Erin, always great to see you.
You too, Joe.
Take a look at this display she has, and take a look at this food she has prepared, y'all. Tell us what this concoction is all about, Erin.
This is something crazy I dreamt up in my head a couple nights ago. This is what I call Savory Thanksgiving cheesecake, and the cheesecake has come out of the oven. It is cooled in my refrigerator overnight, and it's all set up and ready for its toppings. So just to be a little bit ahead of the game, I went ahead and just put some cranberry sauce that I also had left over from my Thanksgiving dinner on top. That's going to bring that kind of tart acid that you need to kind of cut through the richness of the cream cheese and the cornbread dressing and the cheddar cheese and all the good stuff that's inside of this. And now what I'm doing is I'm just drizzling over some leftover gravy too, just to add to the presentation, because presentation is everything, and I do believe that you eat with your eyes first. Then what I've
Anyone
done,
who's watched your segments knows that your presentation is always phenomenal. Top of the charts.
Thank you very much. Then I went ahead and just browned up some farm fresh bacon. I just cut it into some small cubes, browned it up, and that is going to add that little bit of different flavor that is not so Thanksgiving-y familiar, but is going to add that nice porkiness that we want to the top. And then, Joe, I took it a step further, and I know that I'm going to cut this into 12 slices, so I fried in butter, in brown butter actually, 12 sage leaves. And sage, again, is just that nice Thanksgiving-like flavor. and we're going to put 1 sage leaf per slice.
Yeah, and you said that you know, bacon is not really traditional. I don't think anyone's going to be upset if you add delicious bacon to a recipe.
No, I highly doubt that. If they do, I don't want to be their friend.
Yeah, guys. All right, so for the folks preparing for Thanksgiving, let's remind them one more time how they can contact y'all, the timeline. What do they need to know?
So basically, now's the time to get your order in. If you're thinking, oh gosh, what am I going to do for my Thanksgiving main protein or cornbread dressing, give us a call at Farm Fresh, or better yet, like I always say, come into the shop and see us, because we have so many different things to offer, especially this time of year. Look how pretty.
Wow, take
nice?
a look at that. Amazing.
But we have whole maple brined and smoked, I always have to think about that before I say it, turkeys, maple brined and smoked turkeys. We'll have brined and smoked hams that we offer to sell half or whole, and then we also have smoked turkey breasts for people that are feeding a smaller crowd, or maybe just want to, you know, keep things on the smaller scale. We have those for sale as well, and after they're smoked, they're about 3 to 4 pounds.
And I told you, once we figure out our plans, I might be contacting you.
Yes, absolutely.
About some of these things for sure.
Please do.
All right, take a look at that Savory Thanksgiving cheesecake. You can find all the Farm Fresh information online on the Studio 10 tab. Erin, great to see you as always. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Thank you. You too. I wish you guys that y'all have the best holiday.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, sounds good, Chelsea. Great stuff as always.
Yes, of course. We love having Erin in our kitchen. Looking forward to having her back.